like fishing at Anderson's. I'll tell you what, guys. Holy.
Toyota presents Fish TV in high definition. Brought to you by Mercury, Cabela's world's foremost outfitter. Rapala, crafted from experience. With your hosts, Leo Stakos, Ron James, and Jeff Chisholm.
Oh, look at the size of this, bud. Yeah, baby. Absolute magic. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice fish, bud.
Beautiful.
There you go.
That's a nice fish.
Look at that.
Yeah, there you go, man.
That's the way to start us off right there, guys.
Holy mackerel.
Hi, and welcome to the show. I'm Leo Stakos.
I'm Ron James.
Jeff Chisholm.
And I'll tell you what, we are at beautiful Anderson Lodge in Lac Seul, and we are going to be catching walleye after walleye because we got a shore lunch to cook here.
Nice.
Quite the little chunk there, eh, guys?
That's a nice, healthy fish right there.
Yeah,
That's for
that's
sure.
what we got to find. We got to find a location because the good thing about walleye is they stick to their size. So hopefully there's going to be more of these down there. Put this guy back in the water. That's a nice shore lunch fish right there, boys. See you later.
No. No.
Not anymore, he's gone.
No. And not only that, he was probably between 18 and 21 inches.
Oh, that's true too. That's a good point.
You cannot keep those here. That fish is actually one of the perfect fish for spawning.
And you're only allowed one over the 21 too, is that correct?
That's it.
Yeah. But really, the ones under 18 are your
Well,
better shore lunch fish.
Yeah.
You know, don't go by what you think you know. Go by the regulations in the area that you're fishing.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Unless you want to lose your predator and your motor. No, the reason why they regulate this lake, it's such a producing lake. It's got huge muskie, big pike, big smallmouth, big walleye, beautiful walleye, and thousands of them. Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's what we're looking
Staying
for. Look at
down.
that rod just pounced right there.
There you go. That's
Ooh, this is a nice one, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. Look at
There you
this
go.
fish.
oh, nice.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Well, I just finished
Look
saying
at the weight. Look at this
they
fish.
sit in the size
Where's that
that
net?
they are. Oh, you don't
Where's
need a
the
net
net?
for that.
There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
That's a nice one there. That's just a healthy Lac Seul walleye. Look at the width on it. Gotta love these teeth all in there. Beautiful. Now these right here, that's not as near sharp as this. This is like a razor right here on the inside of the gill. You don't want to get your hand on that. Right there, it's just like a razor. That's a beauty. What do you think, boys?
I think we should get some more.
And there he goes, right down on the bottom. Yeah, this is a better fish.
There you go, buddy.
Not much, but a little. I want like a 24. This one ate it. It's a little one there, man. I got the
Beautiful.
same minnow. Look at how beat up it is. I'm gonna make our way up to that marker.
There we go. As soon as I drop her down. A lot of cigars here.
Yeah, go out on the deeper side of that marker, see what happens.
I think if we go in about 30 feet of water, oh, he just annihilated my minnow. Look at that, just ate it. Great sign though for this lake, these little guys.
It's a good one. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he feels good
This
too.
is a good one.
There you go.
Oh, this is a good one, bud. This is a good fish. Oh my, this is a tanker. Oh,
Nice.
oh yeah, that's exactly.
Get that one in the boat and let's get a picture.
Oh, look at this one, bud. Yeah, get him, Leo. Get him. You can't even get your hands around him. Don't lose him. Oh,
When he flared up there, man, he's hard to get. There, I got him though. Oh, nice.
wow.
Popped right out.
Awesome.
Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that nice?
Good work. Nice fish.
Just come off the deep water, and all of a sudden I said to Leo, there's one. And I felt a tick, and he hit it, and then he let it go.
That's a beauty.
Then it came back and boom.
I mean, gonna let you get a quick picture of that while I
That's
try to catch his brother in the water, Ron.
perfect colors. Nice white tip on the tail. Right on, thanks, bud.
Nice, bud.
Look at that. Look at it. Ready. Boom. Gone. Gonzo, and the camera lens is wet.
Oh, head shaker. You read about the color of this water though in Lac Seul here, eh, Ron?
Yeah.
It's like a brown tea stained.
Well, I'd like to know how many fish per acre are in here. Oh, that was a small one. That's a decent one.
Another little guy. That fish hit 3 times, Ron.
Hit he?
3 times that fish hit. A lot of walleye.
Oh,
How many walleye do you think we can catch in a day here?
I bet you we can get 60 in an hour.
I would think so.
If you're including all those little guys too.
Oh, for sure. Just a gorgeous fish. We gotta find those bigger ones again, boys. Where'd they go?
Sometimes these mid-sized, smaller ones are just that much more aggressive. They get in there before the big guy gets it. It's like Ron and I when we go to a buffet. It's a baby. There we go.
Good one? No. Good one?
Look at
It's a good one. Feels like it.
Right on the top. Oh yeah, he's fighting good, bud. He's fighting good.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There we go.
We're getting lots of small ones.
Yeah.
That's what I was a bit worried about too, because sometimes you get on the schools of small ones and they don't leave, eh? So what I think, if you guys think this is fizzled out or whatever, the other marker buoy's right up there. And basically what I think I'll do is I'll take this one, probably set you guys up on Bannatyne.
I'm feeling the spot, Ron. What do you?
Yep. I think so too.
I'm also feeling hungry.
Oh, yeah. Right after this, we're going for a shore lunch.
Nice fish.
Yeah. That's a better one.
Look where the jig head is. He just took it right down. How many walleye are in here, Jeff? Like it's just one after the other.
I couldn't tell you how many.
Look at this.
More than I can count. And nothing tastes better either.
Lots and lots and lots of these, buddy. 10 million of these.
Musky food.
Musky snacks.
There we go. He keeps stepping back there.
Oh.
I can almost taste that fish right there. That's gorgeous. I love it. Sun warming me up, fish warming me up.
So that one there would that be in the slot, that one there?
Let's measure it.
Okay, we're taking bets here. Hold on.
We're thinking
All
back.
right, it's about
I think it's 17.
yeah, it's just under. I'm gonna say
Yeah. 17 right on the money.
16 and
Oh, wait.
half.
17 and a quarter.
16 and 3/4.
Oh, is it?
And he said under the money, but he cheated though. He put it on there first.
No, that's a perfect eater right there.
Oh, look at this is a better fish,
Bud, you
boys.
got a good one there.
There you go.
Oh, look at the size of that
Look
one,
at
bud.
that baby.
Beautiful. Here.
Nice.
Oh,
look at the
like
minnows he's spitting
Yeah, I
out.
thought there was another fish behind
Bud,
it.
that's a good fish.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Easy, easy. Oh, that's like a 3-pounder. Now that one's way over the slot.
Yeah, right there. That's a beauty fish right there.
Very nice.
Hang on, let me see if I can get one. See how more white than it is to Jeff's? Jeff's is more like a yellow.
Yeah. This one's got a chunk out of it. Look at that.
He's had a little scrap at some
Yeah.
point.
That is a beautiful fish right there.
Nice.
Lac Seul.
Anderson's, baby.
Let's get back in the water. Watch it right down to the bottom. Right down to the bottom. Ooh, that water is warm, guys. Now that sun's starting to come out. The fish are starting to heat up. Let's get things rocking.
Do it.
All right.
We're gonna put this one here in the box for shore lunch, but one thing when you come up here, you can't put water in your live well and put these fish in. There's no culling, no live wells allowed up here. You have to make a decision. If you're gonna keep a fish, you keep that fish, so you actually kill it, put it in the box to eat later.
It's time for the Old Milwaukee Tip of the Week.
Hey folks, Leo Stockos here with your tip of the week. You know, we had a fantastic day of walleye fishing. We started off in the morning, it was quite chilly. But you know what? That caused us to make a mistake today. Because we were feeling cold, we weren't thinking about the sun and we didn't put sunblock on. So I'm here to tell you, just because it's cold, when the sun's out, it can burn. So make sure you put your sunblock on before you go fishing. That's another eater fish right there, boys. What do you think, Jeff? What size does it have to be?
It's got to be under 18.
Under 18. All right, let's measure this bad
Measure
boy
that
up.
one up. That's definitely one. That's 16 3/4.
What do you think, lunch?
That's
Yep.
All right.
gonna taste good.
You know what? If it wasn't for our friend Dean Roy to lend us this Lund Predator, I don't think we'd be on these fish right now.
No, I got to tell you, the fact that we're able to fish the way we're used to is absolutely fantastic. So we got to say a special thank you to Dean for letting us borrow his boat. This is absolutely incredible.
Not to knock the boats at the lodge, they got great boats.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about it. But Dean, got to thank you a lot for letting us use this Lund, because we are used to Lunds and we love Lunds. So we were excited coming up here and fishing out of a Predator, which we fish out of.
You know what I'm excited about?
Shore lunch.
Excellent job.
Don't you want to eat as well? Put the camera down. Come and eat.
Portions of Fish TV are brought to you by Sylvania Automotive Lighting. Do you want to see better while driving at night?
Oh, he's got one.
He's going back there and looking at the fish finder.
There we go.
Long. Look
Yeah.
how long and skinny that one is.
Yeah, he is. Let him go.
There we go. Another one, another one. They're all about the same size, and then all of a sudden you get into one that's a little larger. Afterwards, we're going to show you how we're rigging these minnows up. Putting them in through the mouth and out through the side and then back through the back again. It's actually making that minnow undulate through the water like this. So by doing that, you only have to lift it off the bottom just a tiny, tiny bit. If you're jigging too hard, they're not going to come up for it. They're just grabbing it right when you lift it up.
It's not a snap. It's not a jig. It's
drag and
little
lift.
lifts and hops, and even dragging it is picking them up today.
Just a gorgeous fish.
Oh, nice. These bigger ones are up here, but we can't get there.
Oh, they're all about the same size. What's on with your minnow there, Ron?
I don't know, bud. I got a big minnow on. I'm just waiting for a big fish.
Ah, you're going for the big ones. They're getting a little lighter in color though for some reason.
There's one right. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, he lost it. He's dragging in the back there.
I just missed one too.
Now what I'm doing is I'm just casting.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, man.
Now what I'm actually doing is I'm actually casting it ahead of me about 5 feet. He lost another one. And I'm actually bringing the bait back towards me because I get a better feel of the bottom when I do that way. Coming to a big lake like this, and when I say big, I mean huge. We drove an hour and the lake still kept on going. But the key thing is knowing where to stop on such a big body of water. And that's why having a good guide is imperative. He knew exactly where to take us. He knew exactly where to drop the markers. He knew exactly where we needed to cast. That's why we're catching fish.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta make sure you have good contact with the bottom.
Well, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
You got to be on the bottom. Holy man. Does it get any better than this?
I think not.
Look at that. What, are you kidding me? That is just something else right there. That's just crazy.
This is not a bad fish.
Here,
either,
let this
Ron.
one go right beside yours.
All right. Yours is bigger, Ron. Yours was bigger. Beautiful.
Good. It's like fishing in an aquarium here, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
this
crazy.
one's not a bad little eater. There we go. Beautiful fish after fish.
Yeah, good job. He goes to the back, looks at the Garmin, finds one, hooks it, and comes back up to the front.
What can I say? I like my graph. Don't let him go yet.
There we go. There are so many fish here.
What am I doing
I
wrong?
don't know, but there's a lot of fish.
Well, check your bait, because he just spit up a minnow.
Yeah. But they're all about
Hold on. Not that bad.
they're all about the same size.
Not this one.
Triple header. Triple header.
This one's a better one.
Drop back down, see if you can turn it into a quad.
Is that a better one? Oh, look at that.
Right in the top lip. Look out.
Reel them in with the right tools from the Toyota Tackle Box.
Okay guys, let's take a minute out of the action and show you exactly what we're using today. I'll tell you what, when you come up to Anderson Lake Lodge and you're coming for these big walleye, you need a simple setup. This is a Concept 6.6 medium action rod with a Concept reel, 20-pound Sufx 832 braid, but the main key is that fluorocarbon leader. We've got a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader, and a simple jig head. Now, one of the tips that Patrick told us how to hook these minnows was pretty cool. Let me just show you what's happening here. If I can get one of these out of here. Very simple. Just take a minnow, like so. It's kind of neat the way you do it. You put the minnow like this, slip it down through the mouth, and then you come out the side just past the gill. So you're going to look like that. Now you slide the minnow up. Now what you want to do is turn your hook and come back through the other side, and now you've got like almost like a straight minnow on the jig there. And you know what? That's all we're using to catch these walleye. That little minnow trick seems to be the key. That minnow just floats in there. You bring this stuff up to Anderson's Lodge, you're going to catch a whack of walleye. I mean, there is thousands and thousands and thousands of them, and you're going to get a few good ones. So let's get back to that Fish TV action.
There we go. There we go.
Is that a good one?
I love my walleye head shakes.
It's about 5 pounds. Now, did you see that as a larger fish on the screen, Jeff?
I'm not telling you. No, definitely. Definitely. You could see a little thicker line and said, I'm going to drop down to that guy.
Bud.
Yeah, love it. Now that one's over 18.
Nice fish.
For sure. So you gotta let these ones go, but fun to catch.
You think?
You want to believe it. Do this all day long. Beautiful. Love it.
Where do you see the state of my minnow, guys, when you...
Oh, my too.
Oh, nice one, bud. Nice one.
Got it?
Oh, look at the size of this
nice
fish.
one.
Look at this.
That's a beauty right there. Nice.
There we go. He's ready now.
Oh, don't do that. That's a beauty fish you got there,
Look at
buddy.
that one, bud.
Good job, fella.
That's what it's all about right there. Lac Seul, Anderson Lake Lodge, baby. Patrick, he's got another marker 40 yards out with another hump. I mean, it's just crazy. You ready to let that fish
The
go,
good
bud?
news is there's a good mixture. There's some smaller ones, some larger ones. Beauty.
fish.
Right there, right to the bottom. Look at her go.
Yeah.
To the bottom. Nice one, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Good one.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right.
leave me high, buddy. Don't leave me
Love it.
Yep. Oh, I lost it.
Oh,
Oh, man, that felt like a good one, too.
that was probably a 6-pounder, but they're all good when you lose
I
them.
got him.
You picked them up. You picked them up.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, that's a nice one there, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That's the one I just lost.
Yeah, stole your fish. He stole your
Wouldn't
fish.
surprise me. Look at that. Like, how many fish are here? At Anderson's, they do it right.
The accommodations are second to none. You know, there's 4 of us staying in the cabin that we're staying.
Oh, yeah.
We each got our own double bed or a queen bed, whatever it is. And
They got a full-blown restaurant there.
it's a real comfortable atmosphere, but you're actually in the middle of the wilderness, which is great. Anytime you can combine luxury with wilderness, that's perfect by me.
And they have, I think, 9 different lakes you can fish around here. Not just Lac Seul, they have a whole whack of them that you can fish, and the fishing's just crazy. Like, look at another one. And this is a good one too. This has got some weight to it. This is one after another, folks. You know, we're not joking here when we're saying that. Look at the size of this one too. Like, that is a beauty right there.
Look at the sun shining off that fish.
Look at that. Like, give me a break. When you can come out and catch 100 of these, right?
That doesn't get any better.
What do you think, boys? That's a walleye fishing at Anderson's.
Oh, I think
Holy mackerel.
decent.
I got the same minnow on. The way we're rigging them, you can catch a number of fish on the same minnow, which is a great thing. And we're vertically jigging. We're literally dropping it below the boat, lifting up probably 6 inches, letting it back down, and then all of a sudden you just feel weight. Once in a while,
You know what though? We're all doing it differently though. Jeff's kind of dragging behind the boat a little bit. He's trying to go right above the transducer. I'm actually watching what he's doing now.
Well, you see, he's looking at the Garmin.
Oh, jeez. And I'm actually casting forward a little bit and dragging it back, vertically jiggling it, but on an angle.
Jiggling?
Jiggling it. Actually, I don't think it matters. You know what?
There's so many
Once we get on the spot, yeah, that's. Oh, this is a
That's
good
a
fish.
one there.
That one thumped it.
Oh, double.
I can't even get a minnow out of the live well, and you guys got doubles going.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh
here.
yeah, no, that's a good one. I'm pulling drag. This is my biggest fish of the day right now.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna net one. I still got a minnow in my hand.
Oh, look at this one here.
Oh,
bud.
that's a chunk. Bring that one over here. Oh, that's a good fish.
Oh, I almost lost it. Almost lost it. Hold on, Rob. Hold it right there.
How you doing, Jeff? You needed the net?
Right
No.
here.
Oh, look at the kissing cousins, man. Look at the twins.
There we go.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And that's just after this going to get a minnow. Wow, those are great fish, guys.
I'll tell you what, guys. The fishing
Oh.
has been incredible all day long.
Wow, look at those twins, man.
I'll tell you what, guys.
Holy.
You were just coming up to get another minnow. I got one on, and Jeff's got one on. You'll know which way to put the net.
Oh, that was almost a triple header.
I got to tell you, you got to get out here at Anderson's, guys. The walleye fishing is absolutely incredible. The accommodations are incredible.
Look at the quality of those fish.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. You got to get out here. See our good friend Patrick here. We got to say a special thank you. This guy knows the lake like the back of his hand.
I'm coming back.
We're coming back for sure. Until next week, guys, I'm Leo Stock.
I'm Rod James.
Jeff Chisholm.
We'll see you next time on Fish TV.
Right here at Anderson's Lodge.
Fish TV has been brought to you by Old Milwaukee. It doesn't get any better than this. Lund, the ultimate fishing experience. And your Ontario Toyota dealers. Real people, great cars.